For those who haven't watched before, my name is Elle and we have been on YouTube for about 2 months now, which has gone so fast. It's just crazy. So far we've been talking about and focusing on our small business, which is Slam Factory, which is an indoor skate park. But if we spoke about Slam every week, it would definitely get a bit repetitive for you guys. So we have decided that today we want to delve in, talk to you guys just about a whole load of things that mean a lot to us and that are a big part of our lives. I hope you guys don't mind. I've got my phone in front of me because I have a lot that I want to say today and I don't want to miss out on anything. So something that's had a huge impact on our life is Lila. Obviously, and also her inability to eat specific kinds of food. So today I'll be going through that specific type of rare allergy that my daughter has, what it means to us as a family, what we had to be on the lookout for when she was young and trying all different types of food, and then I'll be going through my kitchen and showing you guys what staples I keep in my cupboard, because now she's a toddler, she's eating pretty much exactly what we eat all day, every day. Hopefully I can help you guys out who do have little ones who are presenting with some kind of allergies that you're not exactly sure what to do about, because there was definitely a phase in my life when Lila was first diagnosed where I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to feed her and I was so worried about it all the time. So when Lila was 4 months old, we gave her some blended pumpkin and some blended up mushy rice just to give it a little bit of substance. We noticed that she was getting a lot hungrier during the afternoon period, and because she was still breastfeeding, I was just finding that my supply wasn't enough to sustain her. She was not interested at all. For those who haven't watched babies eat their first mouthful of food, it's really funny. They like flick it out with their tongue and it just kind of went everywhere. So she had about 2 spoonfuls, not even, like of the tiny little teaspoons. About 4 hours later, she woke up from her sleep and vomited everywhere. No one in our family had gastro, so we were kind of thinking, what the hell, where did she pick this up? Anyway, she vomited so much that her whole body just went floppy. It was definitely the scariest moment of my life. I was terrified. I went into full panic parent mode and it was one of the most awful experiences. We decided we weren't going to try any more solids for the next few days at least. So it wasn't until about a week later that we were like, let's try her on something even plainer. Let's scrap the pumpkin and just give her plain baby rice cereal. She had the same reaction to what she did before. So in the back of my head I thought, well, it's definitely something in the rice. I've never heard of a rice allergy before. What is this? So that's when I decided to just look up absolutely everything I knew to do with a rice allergy, and try and find out more. I was Googling things all day, every day, trying to figure out what this rice allergy was. I stumbled upon this thing called FPIES, which is a food intolerance to the protein within specific foods. The most common are rice, soy and dairy, or cow's milk. It can be to any other kinds of food, any other kinds of vegetables. It definitely had a big impact on how I viewed feeding her. With FPIES in mind, we then decided to try her on like 10 ml of formula because, as I said before, my supply was dropping and I wasn't able to give her enough food to sustain her. We probably tried this when she was about 5 months old and we only gave her 10 ml of the formula and she had the exact same reaction as what she did with the rice, which was again terrifying. So with that in mind, we took her to the doctor who referred us to a pediatrician to speak about her allergies. No one could really tell us anything about FPIES. It seemed to be a really rare allergy thing. No one had ever heard of it. So we ended up going to an allergy specialist in Newcastle and that's where she was diagnosed with FPIES. It's something that she can grow out of as she gets older, although Lila's case is a little bit different because she's allergic to 2 of the 3 main things. Usually you're either allergic to the solid form, so either rice or soy, or cow's milk. Babies don't usually react to both, but because Lila reacts to both, they think that she will take longer to grow out of it. There is a possibility she will never grow out of it. So yeah, we have taken upon ourselves to completely change our lifestyle. So in our family, we don't eat much dairy. Kurt and I splurge a little bit on cheese, but apart from that, we don't eat a lot of dairy. we're not vegan and we're not vegetarian, although we do love vegan and vegetarian meals. So we do make a lot of those, as well as eating meat every now and then. Between the three of us, we eat a hell of a lot of veggies, a huge amount of fruit, and we eat quite a lot of plant-based proteins. So like beans, lentils and chickpeas, we eat them all the time. Kurt and I both try and eat as similarly as we can to Lila. One, because it's healthier, and two, because we don't want Lila to feel as though she's missing out on anything. So if we were eating stuff that she couldn't eat, a lot of the time she will want to pick food off our plates, and we want her to feel like she can do that if she wants to. If we're out and about, I always bring my own snacks for Lou. If you've seen me at Slam, I always go with a little lunchbox for her. So it's it just gives me such peace of mind knowing that I've gotten all those foods that I know she can eat and I know she won't react to. I'll never give her food without knowing what's in it. Anyway, so it's just a broad overview of kind of how we go about eating in our day-to-day lives. So I'll grab some stuff out now to show you guys what staples we have in our cupboard. I haven't done a shop recently, so I'm gonna just see what we have in the cupboard. Alright guys, excuse the dog in the background. I've pulled everything out of my pantry and my fridge to show you guys what my main staples are that I usually always have at all times. I also ran to the shops because I figured we're gonna need fruit and veg soon anyway. So I picked up just a few goodies to last us for a few days, and I'll go through what those are. I also have a little friend here who's just woken up from her nap, so she's just eating some crackers and cheese at the moment. And by cheese, I mean cashew cheese. So first of all, I'm not exactly sure what the best way to do this is. I guess I'll just go through and show you guys what I have in my pantry, and if you guys have any questions, let me know, and yeah, we'll just go from here. First of all, it's probably good to note that I absolutely hate cooking. So a lot of the things that I buy are super easy to throw together. All right, I guess I'll just start with the cold stuff so I can chuck that back in the fridge so it doesn't go gross. So we don't drink a hell of a lot of milk, but when we do drink milk, we drink this milk. We tried a number of different brands but found that a lot of the almond milk curdled in our tea, which just we really didn't like. So this one doesn't curdle in tea, which is really nice. Another drink that we drink very regularly is kombucha. This is the brand that we probably like the most, and there's two different flavors that we usually buy. This is Nuttalex. We have been eating this for years now, just because it's a bit healthier. We don't eat a whole lot of butter, but when we do, it's Nuttalex because it's all dairy free. So, oh, I should mention as well that absolutely everything here is dairy free. What would you like to eat?
A mango.
A what?
Mango.
A mango?
Yeah.
Do you want me to cut it for you? Okay. Is that yummy? Yeah. Sorry, we'll just resume after that mango eating. I buy these vegan mayonnaises and aiolis from our local health food store. The Byron Bay Chili Co. We eat a lot of Mexican food. I make a lot of bean chilies, which is really nice as well. This is a new thing I found in Woolies the other day, and it is the best stuff I've ever tasted. We like to have it on top of coconut ice cream, which I will also get out. Remind me to do that. Lila loves to eat this cashew cheese and this hummus. This is the coconut yogurt that we buy. There's another brand that we buy at Harris Farm as well, but this is the cheapest that we really enjoy. And these are my staples for, I guess, like all my meals. This is buckwheat pancake flour. So I just add our coconut or almond milk to this, and it's delicious. I also love to add cacao. I do buy a few different canned options that are easy to throw together. So I just buy my beans and my tomatoes in those, and I always get organic. So I try and buy organic wherever I can, just because I know nothing else is added in that our bodies don't need. So I'd so much prefer to buy that way. I usually just buy red kidney beans, diced tomatoes. I also buy chickpeas, coconut cream or coconut milk for our curries. So usually my curries are very simple. Just coconut cream, tinned tomatoes, a few spices, and then a whole heap of veggies. I also buy them dried. I prefer to soak them myself. although it takes a really long time and it requires a lot of preparation, in that like I have to know what I'm cooking in advance, and I don't ever do that. So with all of our dishes we use quinoa rather than rice. We like to eat pasta. Lila loves pasta. This is the same kind of deal. This is just chickpea pasta, so it's made just with chickpeas. These are the cornflake crumbs I use, just because the normal breadcrumbs have rice in them, and I'm pretty sure they also have dairy in them. So things that we put in smoothies. We love to drink smoothies in our family, don't we, Lou? Yep. So the main things that we put in our smoothies, we love hemp seeds, chia seeds, maca powder, cacao powder, also spirulina. I just try and kind of be a bit creative and put as much fruit and veggies in there as I can. It's a dairy-free pesto and it tastes amazing. I absolutely love it, and Lila loves it as well. I cook with this organic coconut oil and organic olive oil, and we always have oats in our cupboard as well as red lentils. When Lila has her snacks as well, we always either use corn thins or the corn Cruskets. All the other Cruskets have rice in them, and the Weet Bix, I buy the kids one because it has heaps less salt in it and heaps less sugar than what the normal Weet Bix does, and Lila loves Weet Bix in the mornings. And yeah, this is just what a normal fruit shop would look like for us. I've grabbed a few other things out of the fridge just to show you, but yeah, this will probably last us maybe 3 days. This is the ice cream that we love to eat, and we buy all of our spreads from either Scoop or Bulk Foods, or Source Bulk Foods I think it's called. I always get confused. And this is the acai that we eat with our smoothies, and these are the raspberries. What have you found there? Some crackers. Yum. And guys, these are the breads we eat. Bill's we always have in the fridge, and Helga's as well. So guys, I hope I've given you an insight today to what it is like having a child with allergies and trying to eat as healthy as possible. We have so many more things in our cupboard and in our kitchen space, but those are the main ones that I really recommend. Finding food can be really difficult, so hope that's helped you out just a little bit. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Tell me what you liked about this video. What else do you want to know about our life? And now it started to rain. Yay! Alright guys, so thanks so much for tuning in today, and I hope you learned a thing or two about eating dairy free or eating with FPIES or having kids with allergies. It's really hard, so shout out if you need a hand with anything. Alright guys, subscribe and like this video, and follow us at Elle and Kurt on Instagram. Bye.